Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Today I wanted to share with you 4 chess apps or websites or tools that I use every day as a chess player or as a chess coach, and I think they might be very useful and very interesting. And also at the end of the video I wanted to share with you 3 extra tools that I don't really use that much, but they're still very cool and very interesting and you might still like a lot. And also I wanted to say that there's no sponsor or anything in this video. These are just things or tools that I want to share with the community because I think they might help, and I'm sure you will find them interesting, but that's it, nothing more than that. So that being said, let's get into 4 tools that I use as a chess professional every day. So the first tool that I need to highlight is Chessbase. Chessbase is a must for any professional chess player. In Chessbase, there are many benefits and things that you don't get anywhere else. One of my favorite features in Chessbase is that I can load any engine and analyze any position, and it is going to get a depth really high and also very quickly. So analyzing any position is much more accurate, and also I don't need internet or anything to do that. So I can basically, open Chessbase, and I have already downloaded the engine. Very often I use Stockfish, and I can analyze any position with a very high depth, and of course very reliable. And that's something I don't get in websites or anything. It's much more complicated to get such a high depth over there. Another thing that I can get there is, for example, a filter. I can open any database and filter any position based on material, maneuvers, any specific position. So there are many options to filter. Also, you can select a dossier for any opponent that you are going to face in a tournament, and they will give you a lot of information about that player. Like, for example, the opponents that he plays and where he's better, how is he performing in those openings or in those positions, and some other things about his style and stuff like that. So the dossier is also a very interesting feature that I use more or less often. And finally, I wanted to show you, for example, how I have my own repertoire. This is, for example, this one here. I hope you can see it there. And it's my own repertoire. So don't look at the openings over here because those are the openings that I play. And there are many secret weapons over there to win games in tournaments. So I cannot show you much more than that. But the idea is that I have my own database with my repertoire there. And I find it very useful, very simple. The tool number 2 that I want to highlight is chess.com. And well, of course, I use this a lot. I have a free membership as a professional, as a title player, and I can use unlimited features there. And the idea is, for example, something that I use a lot is the classroom, because that's where I give the lessons to interact with the students. It works very well, and they have built-in audio and video. So yeah, it's perfect. Also, I'm a top blogger on chess.com. That means that I have my own blog, and when I post something there, it goes to the main page of chess.com and it gets many views, which is very cool. And I can share, my ideas and my knowledge over there as a blogger. Also, I can interact with students, either all the students or new students contacting. And also there are many puzzles, as you probably know, many options for solving puzzles, which is really cool because you're always entertained as you get better in puzzles and tactics. There are streamers. Some of the best chess streamers of the world are there, and you can have access to those. And also there is coverage for many important events, and also some events created by chess.com, like Title Tuesday or Speed Chess Championship. But also, we can see and other important international chess tournaments. We can follow all those things over there at chess.com. So of course it's a must, and of course I use it every day. I could say I use it like every time. Another tool that I want to highlight here is Twitter. And well, Twitter is a social media that of course we use for a lot of things, but I wanted to include it here in this list because I consume a lot of chess content there on Twitter. I interact with many friends, with websites, with other masters, and also, for example, sometimes I tag someone. There are puzzles, there are challenges. I share my own content when I create a video. For example, this one is going to be shared over Twitter. But as I was saying, I consume a lot of chess content there. I learn, but also a lot of people learn from things that I share over there. Like sometimes I share a puzzle, or sometimes we have a poll on Twitter. So there are many good things that we can use and we can take advantage of on Twitter. So basically, I use Twitter a lot as a chess tool to stay connected, to stay motivated, and to interact with others. I find it really cool. And also, I wanted to talk about, as a tool number 4, about Lichess. And well, this is very similar to chess.com, but of course, at the same time, it's different. Something very cool about Lichess is that I can use their studies. For example, very often, or well, recently, chess.com has been glitching a lot. They say it's due to unexpected growth in the chess community for chess.com. So they have been glitching, and sometimes the classroom is not really working very well, and I have to go to Lichess, and then I can use the studies there, and it works perfectly. We can interact. I can interact with my students, and of course give lessons over there, and it works very well. It's very simple, and it's perfect. It's good enough, and again, it's very cool, and it's everything we need. So I use it a lot for lessons. And also, I want to say that Lichess has a very light playing interface, extremely light. It works perfect for playing. And another good thing is that they have unlimited puzzles and also many options to solve puzzles. That means that you are always going to have fun solving puzzles, and you will be learning, improving, and many features there with puzzles. So you can do puzzles quickly, or hard puzzles, or puzzles about a specific theme. They have all those things there. So the best thing is that it's totally free. You don't have to pay anything, and you have unlimited access to the features there. So those are the tools that I use every day as a chess professional, but also I have used other ones that might be very helpful and I find very interesting, and I wanted to share with you those 3 very quickly. One of those is Gifs Maker, and it's included on chess.com. That is that you can select any PGN from, for example, one of your games, and you can turn that PGN into a GIF. So you will have a sequence of images of that game per move, and basically you're turning the PGN into a GIF, and that's very cool because you can share the PGN very easily. In general, when you have a PGN, there's no visual. You don't see the moves unless you have a PGN reader. But once you have the GIF, it's much simpler because all the computers and cell phones have a built-in way to open GIFs. So it makes it very easy to share. Very nice, very cool, very simple. So Gifs Maker, very interesting. Another thing I wanted to say here is Aimchess. This is a website, and it's a training and analytics platform that aids identifying your weaknesses, and you can focus on strengthening them. And they use like artificial intelligence for that. Basically, on Aimchess, you can get personalized insights and a variety of exercises to target those pain points that are holding you back. I have used it sometime, and it looks very cool. I don't use it every day, but the idea of finding the things that you are doing wrong, and those things are highlighted by the website, and they tell you how to get better and how to go over those weaknesses and get better. It's very interesting. The link will be in the description below, so you can take a look. I just wanted to let you know about it. And finally, there is Chesstempo, and this is one of the best free chess tools to strengthen your chess tactical skills. There's a huge collection of chess tactics, exercises, opening, and endgame training. So basically, they have a big database there with exercises about tactics, openings, and a lot of things. It sounds very cool. I have already tried it sometime before, but also I have students who work with it, and they are very happy with Chesstempo. So again, just wanted to let you know about it. Link will be in the description, just in case you want to check it out. Thank you so much, guys. Like and subscribe if you found something useful here, video over here. So check it out. Play the right move. See you in the next.